All right, hello everybody. So, gonna play some more home and home with the Stone Cold Hockey. We got Montreal and Buffalo going at it here. They played at Montreal, and Patrick Waugh was pretty dominant until the third period. Dave Andrechuk had a hat trick in that one, and he scored 2 goals in the third final period to tie the game at 3. But Tom Chorsky is the one who scored the game winner halfway through the third, assisted by Savard and McPhee, and Waugh did the rest. Empty net, and Waugh made 3 big saves in the empty net phase, and Montreal holds on 4-3. So in this one, and I'm trying the new setup here. Hopefully I don't knock everything around. Kind of stole it from Hockey Unreal, but I like the way he has it set up. So, Buffalo had Darcy Wakaluk in goal the first game of the series. Now they head to Buffalo to take on the Sabres at home, and this time it's going to be Malarchuk in goal, Clint Malarchuk, and Patrick Waugh will be in net again for Montreal. Not much of a difference. Montreal did have a better home. Now they're a 5 on the road. Buffalo is a 6. So it is going to be 1-10, 11-20. So not much of a difference on the con. So let's get things started here. So we start things off here in the first period. And it's going to be a 5 minutes off. And a 6 is going to be in action. The puck battle threshold is an 11 again. I'm guessing a lot of the 90s, or late 80s, early 90s teams have pretty high thresholds. A lot of physical play back in that era. Let's see here. It is in action. It's going to be 3, and that will be Montreal, but it's going to be on the defensive. Buffalo's defense is a 5. The roll is a 1. So we're going to roll on the D chart. And that is going to be a 90. Defending stamina 7+. They're both at 10 right now, so no shot. We move on. Here's a 6 minutes. 3, 4, 5, 6. 14, that's going to be Buffalo. Or I'm sorry, 14 is going to be a puck battle. Puck battle. That is a 14. 14 in the first period. Aggression check, minor penalty. So aggression-wise, both teams are 9s. So the higher one here will get the penalty. Montreal is the blue die. Buffalo the red. And Buffalo's going to win it. They're going to get the penalty. And they're also going to get a hit. So it's going to take Montreal down to a 9. Let's see who the penalty's on. It's 89. 89 is Mike Foligno. Is it Foligno or Foligno? I can't remember. That is going to be on the puck battle. Let's see what the penalty was. 35. That is going to be roughing. And Montreal will go on the power play. So, Buffalo's penalty killing, they got a good penalty killing unit, a 7. So it's going to be power play go here. It is going to be +1 for the penalty killing team. So we're going to go in the column 1 + 1 + 2. And here we go. Montreal on the power, and they score. Cross ice pass, one-timer. A quick goal by the Montreal Canadiens, and they lead it 1-0. Well, quick goal in the power play. Let's see who gets the goal. And that's going to be 8. Stephane Richer will get the goal. Richer. And it's going to be 2 assists. First one, 57. That's going to be Matthew Schneider. And 17. Russ Courtnall. They're going to give it to Shane Corson, though, as they both play right wing, Richer and Courtnall. And it is 1-0. Whoops, wrong one. In favor of the Canadiens. All right. Canadiens lead it 1-0 on the Richer goal here on the power play. We're going to get 3 minutes, and 15 is another puck battle. 76 is going to be make a stand. Both teams deal 1 hit. So Buffalo down to a 9, Montreal to an 8. If stamina of either team is 7 or less, it is not. So there's no fight. And we move on. That's 2 minutes. And 11, that's going to be another puck battle. 92. 92 is go to enforcer table. Roll 1d6. And it is a 5. 5 is payback. The team with the lower stamina, that's Montreal, deals 1 hit. So it's going to put Buffalo down to an 8. If stamina is even, both teams deal 1 hit. Either way, a fight occurs. So a fight breaks out here at center ice. They drop the gloves. Let's see who. Montreal. 4. Richer. Stephane Richer drops the gloves. $11. Mike Hartman What is Richer doing fighting Hartman? Let's see what happens here. '87, and one enforcer is going to be enforcer dominates in a one-sided beating. So Mike Hartman takes it out on Richer, Stephane Richer, and that means the enforcers team +3 stamina and ignore injuries for the rest of the game. So that gets the bench fired up, and that's going to put Hartman, that's going to put Buffalo back to a 10. The crowd going crazy. And now they got the ash of no injuries the rest of this game. So that's going to be helpful. And we move on. I haven't had that happen yet. That's pretty cool. 4, that's going to take us to the end of the period. And at the end of one period, it's 1-0 favor of the Canadiens. We head to the second period. Should write that in no injuries. Rest game. All right. Start the second period. 1-0 Canadiens on top, but Buffalo has got some momentum. See if they can get something going here in this period. 3 odd minutes off the clock. 12. It's going to be another puck battle. 71. Second period. That's an agitator. We're going to the agitator table now. 4, home agitator, and Buffalo does not have an agitator. But the visiting team is going to get a slot chance. That means Montreal moves it in front across the blue line. They're onside. Lost where I was at for a moment here. There we go. From the slot. 76. Save made. Malarchuk with a fairly easy save. 3 more minutes. 16, another puck battle here. 33. 33. Minor penalty on the home team. The visiting team takes 1 hit, so that's going to take Montreal down to a 7, but another penalty. Is going to be on 6. That's going to be Alexander Mogilny. .64. That will be a holding call. That's going to put Montreal on another power play. So, again, it's going to be a +1 to the penalty killing team, since Buffalo's penalty kill is better than Montreal's power play. And 83, that will be a kill zone, penalty killing unit, auto kills this time slot and the next. So a big penalty kill there for the Buffalo Sabres. We move on. 6 minutes. And a 6 is going to be an action. 16, that's going to be Buffalo. And a 9 is going to be outside Montreal's defense. So an action. Roll on a column A for Buffalo. And this is going to be a goal. 9. They are a 9 attack, so they will score. A deep turnover, and a quick shot gets past Waugh, and it's tied. Buffalo has tied it here with 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Let's see who gets the goal. It's going to be 77. Mike Hartman. Mike Hartman gets the goal. It's going to be a 1. That's an unassisted goal. So the turnover, and Hartman wristed it by Waugh for the game-tying goal. All right. 6 more. That's gonna take us to the end of the second period. So Buffalo gets the equalizer here in the second period, and we're tied at 1 as we head to the third. Oops, I forgot to put their goal up. I'm not used to doing this, so 1-1 is the score as we head to the third. That's going to be 3 minutes, and 11 is a puck battle. 86 in the third period. War of attrition. Both teams deal 1 hit. If stamina of either team is 4 or less, a fight occurs. But neither one of them is at 4. We move on. 5. 13, another puck battle. 15. Aggression check. Minor penalty. Also deal 1 hit. So again, both teams are even aggression-wise. So the blue die will be Montreal. Red is the Buffalo Sabres. And it is going to be Buffalo getting another costly penalty here. Let's see who gets the call here. 11. Rick. I don't remember how his name was pronounced. Rick Vave? Vave? I don't remember. I don't think I remember him. All right. Let's see what the call is. 13. Tripping call. He'll go off. And Montreal will have themselves a power play. Midway through the third period. Again, +1 on the penalty kill for Buffalo. And it's 94. 94. Kill zone. They killed another one. A big penalty kill there for the Sabres. We move on. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is action. 8. So, yeah, we had one of those. I think we've only had one action up to this point. I think it's mostly been penalty or puck battles. And it's going to be 15. That will be Buffalo. And Montreal's defense is not in play here. Column A. And it's 75. Comeback surge. If attacking team is trailing, they score. That's tied. If it's tied, they get a slot chance. So from the slot, 55. Wah makes the save. Big save from Patrick Wah. There's 1. 10 is going to be another action. That's going to be Montreal this time, but it's going to be in Buffalo's defense, so it's column D. '81. Questionable contact ends the rush, but no whistle. We move on. They swallowed the whistle there this late in the game. 4. That's going to be it. The buzzer sounds, the horn sounds, I should say. And we are going to overtime. Tied at 1. And in the overtime, I printed these like this, but now I think the last 50 or so I've printed with the overtime prints on the back. Kind of screwed that up. So since they didn't have 3-on-3 back there, I'm still going to use this for the 5-minute overtime period. All right, here we go. 1. And that's going to be an action. 17. That will be Buffalo. And a 1. Ah, jeez. Screwed that up. It is going to be a D on column D for Montreal, though. 85. Defending stamina 9+. No. Montreal has got a 6. It's going to be a point chance for Buffalo. From the point. Uh-oh. Double zeros. Scores! Scores! Buffalo is going to win it here a minute into the overtime. 72. Uwe Krupp will get the goal here in overtime. With a slap shot that gets by Patrick Waugh. That's going to be 2 assists. 43. Vave. He's got a... And 16. Pierre Turgeon gets the other goal. And that's going to do it. 2-1 is the final. Buffalo wins it in overtime. So these two teams split their home and home. Both teams win their home game, lose on the road, but both tough contests